expanding their lead in the Sun Belt standings, improving to 11-3 with a blowout win over Texas State, able to pull away in the second half, winning 74-55. A-State with the basketball coming out of the first media timeout here in the second half. Took over 5.5 minutes to get there. Now, the Red Wolves try to get something going offensively. A whistle and a foul away from the ball. Like they got Caven Tilbury. So Tilbury called for his first 15th foul, called against Texas State here in the second half. A-State to inbound again underneath their own bucket. Johnson hands it off to Ed Townsend. Townsend having a big night, has 17 points. Give it over to Dickerson, penetrates to the foul line, right wing to Townsend. Ed for three, misses short, rebound goes to Texas State. Townsend had a good look, just couldn't get it to go down. 6 minutes into the second half. Here comes Texas State trying to take the lead. Haven't held the lead since very early on. Hawkins gives left side on the wing over to Niall Smith. Smith, it's a high screen, stops at the foul line, give it right corner to Hawkins for three. He's able to hit. Texas State has taken the lead at 47-45. They've come back from 11 down to take a 2-point lead here with 13:35 remaining. Dickerson gives left wing to Johnson. Lob it on the baseline to Van Slyke. Hand it off to Melvin. Driving underneath, puts it up, gets fouled. So Melvin Johnson going to the line to shoot two here. Corey Stern for the foul, the 6'7" senior out of Seattle. Melvin Johnson will go to the line here. Scoring leaders brought to you by First Security Bank. Ed Townsend leading the way for Arkansas State with 17. Melvin Johnson next on the scoring list for the Red Wolves with 8. Make it 9 as he hits the first free throw. Joel Wright has led the way for Texas State with 12. Wes Davis with 9. Phil Hawkins with 11. After that three just a moment ago. Second shot for Johnson is good. We're tied at 47. Here comes Texas State as the fans here at the Convo trying to get behind their Red Wolves. Many of them standing up now as A-State gets back defensively. Right side, Smith is left wing over to Caven Gilder Tilbury. This is deflected out of bounds. Melvin Johnson got a hand on it. Texas State to inbound. With 13:13 remaining on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Niall Smith guarded up high by Rakeem Dickerson, the junior out of Little Rock. Give it right side on the wing over to Phil Hawkins, hounded by Townsend. Dribbles to the elbow, feed it up top to Stern. 7 on the shot clock, near the timeline, back to Hawkins. Phil Hawkins, high screen from Stern. Now stops up top, his three try, missed left. Rebound tipped around, loose in the lane. Stern came out with it, dunks it home over Van Slyke, and he was fouled. So Stern, the 6'7" senior, able to come out with a loose ball in the lane. He goes up and dunks over Van Slyke. He tried to go up and contest it. Kirk committing the foul. His second, so Stern at the line trying to complete a three-point play. 67% free throw shooter on the year. The free throw is good, and Texas State leads it by 3. It's 50-47. 12:45 remaining here in Jonesboro. Dickerson into the front court right side. Guarded by Smith. Give it up top to Melvin Johnson. Melvin puts it on the floor. Dribbles left side. Now behind his back. Spinning inside the high post. Give it left wing over to Ed. Townsend. Foul line to Downs. Lost the handle as he tried to drive on the right side. Down on the block. He tried to dive and save it inbounds and goes out of bounds off Kelvin. Downs will check out now as Kendrick Washington comes back in for him. Washington will play with 3 fouls here with 12:28 to go. Dickerson, Johnson, and Townsend in that A-State backcourt. Van Slyke and Washington, the starting front court, back into the ball game. Niall Smith dribbles right side, feed it up top to Gordon Ball. Dribble handoff goes to Smith. 12:10 remaining. Up top, this is Corey Stern. Guarded up high by Kurt Van Slyke. Driving right side. It's knocked away and stolen by Rakeem Dickerson. Here come the Red Wolves down 3. Rakeem gives to Melvin Johnson. Right wing for 3 in the tie. Yes! Melvin Johnson able to drill His third three of the night. He's a perfect 3 of 3 from deep. We're tied at 50, and now the fans at the Convo are on their feet. 11:45 to go. Right side, Hawkins. High screen from Stern. Dribbles up top. Now driving left side, and a travel is called. A-State will have the basketball after the media timeout. 11:40 remaining here at the Convocation Center. Our score, A-State 50, Texas timeout. Integrity First Bank bringing you your field goal numbers all night long. Texas State 20 of 37 from the field for 54%. They're 3 of 9 from deep. A-State right at 50% shooting. They're 16 of 32. 6 of 10 are the Red Wolves from downtown. Kirk Van Slyke between the circles. Bounce feed goes left side to Dickerson in the corner to Melvin Johnson. Baseline to Kendrick Washington. Handed off to Melvin underneath. Tried to force the bounce pass. Right block to Van Slyke. Ball got knocked away. Dickerson on the floor for it. Able to tie it up, but Texas State with the possession arrow will have the basketball coming back the other way with 11:18 remaining in the game. Tilbury to inbound for Texas State. Here come the Bobcats trying to take the lead back. A-State, if you're just joining us, led by 11 late in the first half with about 4 minutes to go. But Texas State really started to gain some momentum. They ended the half on a 10-0 run. It was a 1-point lead for the Red Wolves at the intermission. Phil Hawkins, his right baseline. Over to Stern. Takes one dribble. Back up top to Hawkins. His three is good. Phil Hawkins continuing to have a good night. He has a team high 14 points. He's 2 of 3 from deep. Texas State leads at 53-50. 10:45 remaining. Dickerson bounce feed. Hits Townsend at the foul line. Now dribbles onto the wing. Townsend back in the lane. Ed now gives right side over to Melvin Johnson. Melvin dribbles behind his back. We get Kirk Van Slyke flying underneath the bucket. He was thrown down, and whistle and a foul is called against Corey Stern. Second on him. 17 fouls, so A-State is shooting the bonus for these final 10 minutes, 33 seconds. Dickerson sits down as Cam Golden comes in for him. Golden with 5 points in 11 minutes. 2 of 4 shooting. Kirk Van Slyke at the line. Van Slyke with 6 points, 3 rebounds tonight. 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Kirk. Rims in and out. Rebound goes to Texas State. Here comes Texas State. They lead by 3. Matches their largest lead tonight. Dribbling right side, Niall Smith, guarded by Cam Golden. Keeps his dribble. Gives it foul line to Stern. Driving left side. Called for a charge as Kirk Van Slyke had position in the low post. Ran him over. A-State will get it back off the Texas State turnover. Good defense there by the senior out of the Woodlands, Texas. 10:16 to go. A-State with the ball down 3. 53-50. Cam Golden dribbles right side. Has it on the wing. Give it up top to Van Slyke. Left wing over to Ed Townsend. Ed takes one dribble. Give it near the timeline to Cam Golden as we hit the midway point here in the second half. Swinging around the perimeter, left side to Johnson. Lob it on the baseline to Washington. Spinning, and he's caught for steps. The turnover, the 12th tonight for Arkansas State. Second here in the second half as we'll see Joel Wright come back into the ball game for Texas State. Corey Stern will sit down. Off the inbound speed. Oh, almost got away from Niall Smith. He's able to track it down and work it into the front court. A-State, that man defense we've seen all night. Hawkins right corner. Bounce feed goes baseline to Joe Wright. He's double teamed. Turnaround hook shot no good. Rebound goes to A-State. Kendrick Washington with the rebound. His third this evening. Here come the Red Wolves with 9.5 to play. Down by 3, 53-50. Washington tried to hit Golden on the left side. It was deflected by Smith. Golden then tipped it after that, and it goes out of bounds right in front of the A-State bench. John Brady just dips his head as A-State tries to get a stop on the other end. Joel Wright, right side, feeds Gordon Ball up top. Right wing over to Joel Wright again as he's guarded by Kendrick Washington. 15 on the shot. Phil Hawkins with the basketball. Dribbles inside the arc, up top to Wright. He shuffled his feet. Turnover for Texas State. They're 10th tonight. 9:02 to play. A-State will get the ball back down 3, 53-50. Texas State has committed 18 fouls here in the second half. Red Wolves in charge with 4. Golden gets a high screen from Van Slyke, takes it all the way to the hole, missed the layup. Washington with the follow-up couldn't hit, but he was fouled on his way up. Kendrick with 2 shots coming here. Foul called on Niall Smith. That's his second 19 foul called against Texas State, as Washington will be shooting 2, a 61% free throw shooter on the season. Kendrick with the first coming up here. It is good. K-State second best in the league in free throw percentage this season. Now 13 of 16, make it 13 of 17 on the night as Kendrick missed the second. A-State down by 2. It's 53-51. 8:45 remaining here in Jonesboro. Niall Smith into the front court, guarded by Cam Golden. Give it right side on the wing to Phil Hawkins, guarded by Ed Townsend. Give it baseline over to right. He's double teamed. Texas State threw it away. Ball gets loose between the circles, goes out of bounds. They say that Melvin Johnson touched it last. And Texas State will inbound right in front of the scorer's table here. Up 2, 17 on the shot clock. 8:32 remaining in the game. Imani Gant will come back into the ball game for the Bobcats. Gordon Ball will have a seat. Texas State inbounds. Niall Smith works it up top, guarded by Cam Golden. To the right side to Hawkins. Driving baseline, goes up, shot off the glass is good, and he was fouled. 8:23 to play. Van Slyke called for the foul. That's his third. So Washington and Van Slyke, the 2 starting postmen for Arkansas State, both with 3. As Hawkins will go to the line. 77% on the season, and he hits the free throw to give Texas State their largest lead at 56-51. 8:20 remaining here in Jonesboro. Golden into the front court, left side, guarded by Niall Smith. High screen from Van Slyke, stops his dribble, give it up top to Melvin Johnson, right wing over to Ed Townsend. High screen from Washington, now Ed stops his dribble on the wing, had it knocked away, gets it back, give it right side to Golden. Drives into the paint, shot with the left hand, rims out, rebound A-State as Van Slyke puts it home. A-State back to within 3, 56-53. Red Wolves get back defensively. This Convocation Center crowd trying to get behind the defense here. Right wing, Niall Smith takes one dribble, picked away and stolen by Cam Golden, and Golden, as soon as he gets the steal, is fouled. He'll be at the foul line, shooting 2 as the Red Wolves, due to the makeup game with Lyon College set for this Tuesday. $2 upper level admission for specific seats on Tuesday night, plus the first 300 students get a free pair of sunglasses. First free throw for Cam Golden coming out of the media timeout is good as it hit the back iron, took a high bounce and fell home. Golden now 2 of 3 from the foul line tonight, has 6 points in 14 minutes. Second shot takes a high bounce off the back iron again and falls out. A-State now 14 of 20 at the stripe. 7:35 remaining. The Red Wolves trail it by 2, 56-54. 7.5 to play here in Jonesboro. Gant gives left side on the wing to Tilbury. Guarded by Melvin Johnson. Bounce feed goes baseline to right. Passes out of a double team underneath to Gant. He gets the left-handed layup to go off the glass, and Gant puts Texas State on top by 4, 58-54. A-State has out-rebounded Texas State tonight, 22-20. 14 Red Wolf turnovers, though. Golden gets it inside to Washington. Tried to get it right block to Van Slyke. It was knocked away out of bounds off Texas State. A-State will inbound underneath their own bucket